people on stage. As a matter of fact, this coming Friday, Keoho is releasing a brand new album. Award-winning group, Ua Ko Ua Aina. And once again, this is the last in the 3-album series. We talked to them earlier, and we'll see the interview online at hawaiinewsnow.com afterwards. But their CD release party, Friday night, 5 p.m., Pier 19. Let's give you a little bit of a audio and visual sample. It's Keoho here on Sunrise.
Ila kaua e pili mauai ka ano I bua o ke ahi ahi Leiwa I ka lua I ka pai kuahiwi Ile uli uli o na kolau Me pu ahula kaupo hivi Hapu pahuku kahakai Kai honei kaua e ke hoa Kuha pupu O ka po anu anu Aohe no anu Ua hale ka ua Baka baka Ua maluhia
Billy B is live on the North Shore with more on this for us. Hey, Billy.
Hey, thank you very much, Steve. Grace, good morning. Let me tell you that Haleiwa is beautiful this morning, not a cloud in the sky. And right near, I guess you could say, near Haleiwa Harbor, there is a local air fish pond. And we're talking about that and here throughout the morning. As a matter of fact, we're talking story this morning with the Kaika Lum, who's the restoration director out here. Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. This is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, welcome for coming. Thank you for coming here.
Wow, your office is nice every day.
Oh, I love it. Kind of beat this.
Now, let's talk about the history of this fish pond and the surrounding areas. How old is this fish pond again?
So this fish pond is about 400 years old.
Okay. And back in the day, it fed a lot of people. There were a lot of people that lived around here. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you had a community around the fish pond, and they did feed a lot of people. And they talk about, when you look in the newspapers, about the different fishes that were actually eaten here. And the main fishes were your ama, your mullet, and your aholehole, your flagtails.
Now, this is kind of a unique fish pond because you've got fresh water, but you've also got the ocean water primarily coming in too. So you have fish that are kind of, is that, I guess, brackish water?
Yes, brackish water. So we're a local pu'one, a sand dune type of pond, just inland from your shore. And you have that mixture of that fresh and salt, making that brackish water.
Now, it needs to be deeper for you to be able to have more and fish that are, I guess, healthier, right?
Yes. So right now, the pond is healthy. It's thriving, but it could be more healthy by getting it more deeper.
Okay, and we'll talk about that coming up in just a couple of moments. We talked about just before getting on the air here that royalty used to actually come around this area here.
Yeah, so within the newspapers, they have a lot of stories. Mainly Queen Lehua, her property is just right at the corner of our fish pond. And she used to come here a lot of times visiting, and you hear a lot of story of her just enjoying Waialua side.
Wow. And you talk to a lot of kupuna that are from around this area and get stories?
Yes. When kupuna come in, they just let us know about a lot of different stories, their experiences here, things they've learned from their kupuna. So it's always great to learn more and more from what they have to share with us.
But you're always looking for more kupuna and more stories.
Always looking for more kupuna, more stories to keep building our history here.
Okay, so once again, a very historical fish pond that is being rebuilt, restored, right?
Restored, yes,
Okay.
restored.
So if you want to go, what's the website to find out more information?
Easy, www.lokoea.org.
Okay, and once again, I'll give you the information on what they need. Basically, they need to dredge, but there's a machine. We'll talk about that in about 30 minutes from now. More information from you, and they also might pull out fish from the fish pond for us to see this morning. More coming up. In the meantime, from Haleiwa, Steve and Grace, we'll send it back to you.
Beautiful morning out there.
Thanks, Billy.
Thank you very much, guys. We are talking story with Antonio Sabato Jr. here on the windward side of Oahu at a beautiful property. And Greta's fashioning the shaka, but you're busy too. Tell us about the show called Fix It and Finish It.
It's a renovation show that we shoot nationwide. We've been traveling around the entire state, fixing homes for a lot of beautiful families and family in need. So for about 11 months.
I've been watching the show, and it must be that moment of when you get to show the people their home and how it's changed. That must be a great feeling for you.
Oh, there's nothing like it. It's such a blessing. You go there and you say, listen, we're going to help you out today. We're going to fix your home, your kitchen, your backyard. We're going to happen, and we're all going to make it happen in one day. So by the end of the afternoon, you will have a brand new space. And when they see that and they open their eyes, there's nothing like it. I have had people just bawling, tears, smiling, grabbing me, holding me up, squeezing me real tight, just becoming part of their family.
In one day, you make changes, but in essence, you're doing more than changing your home. You're actually really changing their lifestyle in a day.
Absolutely. And hopefully just stay here for the rest of his life, because there is just no other place like it. I mean, I love this place like
E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni I hao ka helelani, na kamaaina, na malihini aloha o wau bilivi ma Hawaii News Now Sunrise, Hawaii 105, University of Hawaii Athletics. Happy Aloha Friday to you wherever you are around the world. We are on the air from Honolulu, Hawaii. And coming up on the show, Nicholas Lum is going to come and talk with us. Alapa Sisters are also along the way. Have not heard of them yet. They've got their brand new single out, the very first. But their dad was on the radio before them 19 years ago. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. Thanks for being with us. In the meantime, wow, lots are on the show. And hello to some that said hello. Mike Dobbs is in Los Angeles. We hope that the fires are okay for you there. Linda Hunter Wilkes also said hello from Toluca Lake, right adjacent to Burbank. Haley Sanchez, hello to you. Claudia Kalaola. Nice to have you here. And if you are new to the broadcast, before you type anything else in, just put the word new and then type whatever you want after that, just so we can see that and go, oh, wait, that's a new person. We always like to say hello to new people. For those of you that have been back and forth, we appreciate you so much. Claudia, thank you. Gail is over in Maunawili. Love the weekly show. Let's see. Tracy is on the other side of the wall. Wait, she's coming into the room. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so some of the staff is also answering some of the texts over here. I know we're gonna hear from family in a little bit. Also, Rie is on. Raynette is over there on the island of Oahu here. Kevin Bowen, we talked a little bit earlier off the air via Facebook Messenger over in Orlando, Florida. Kevin, nice to see you here. Alma Pack is over in California. Margaret Mayer is in Minnesota. Well, you know what, Margaret? We are working on that. Thank you so much. We're hoping CBS hears that too. But it's all about finding the right role, because I don't want to be in and the role doesn't fit. So you wait to see, and hopefully they give you a call. They do have my picture, by the way. So hopefully, cross fingers, all good. Alcian Clegg. Alcian, can you do me a favor and tell me if I'm pronouncing your name correctly? I just want to figure out if I am. Alma, thank you. Say hi to your other half for me. Eric Chiavi, you can spot him in the lineup. He's the only one wearing a malo. One-sided. And he's surfing the waves. So you just got to make sure that you're on the right side of... Never mind. Anyway, how are you, brother? Quinton Kanae is also on. He was on with us last week. He'll be on with us next week. He's got a week off, but he is on the broadcast. As a matter of fact, Quinton, we're talking to sisters that are closer to you than they are closer to me. Okay, a little bit of a tease there. TJ is on from Wisconsin. John Byers from Silicon Valley. Linda, we mentioned her a little bit earlier, and she is new. Mahalo for the shout out. Awesome. San Jose is where Alma is at. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Lisa Ann Jaramillo. Margaret, thank you very much. And perfect, just like my dad. Okay, I'm glad I said that and pronounced your name correctly there. I appreciate. Eric, you rock that malo and the foil. If you've ever seen surfing before, brothers up on a foil. Go ahead and Google that and just see the amazing stuff that they're doing. Kai Lenny, when you Google foil, you will see his name come up, okay? So let's get into the show. There's a couple of things that we want to do here. First of all, after we say hi to everybody, if you are outside of Hawaii, just know that we here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, at least on Oahu, are at stay-at-home orders due to the pandemic. So what does that mean for you? That means if you're coming over to here to visit, you're going to be in a 14-day quarantine in your hotel room. There have been some arrests. There have been lots of fines handed out for people who's thought, we're going to Hawaii. They're not going to be watching every single person that gets off of the plane. They are, just to let you know. So just kind of keep that in mind, that if you're coming over here, you might actually want to take another time and wait if you're waiting to come back and visit. Just wait. Now is not the time, and we got to get a hold on this pandemic first. So washing your hands, social distancing, wearing a mask. A lot of the important things that we got to make sure that we're doing. Let me see here. So Alapa Sisters are coming up on the show. I got that. We said hello to viewers, and we said that if you're coming for the 14-day quarantine, I'm going down my checklist here to make sure that I don't miss anything. Now I know what I wanted to make sure that I did not miss. Let's take a live look outside. This is a live shot. This is Waikiki. No, that's not. No. Come bring back to me. Let's go to Waikiki Live. There we go. Beautiful day outside. It is in the 90s. There are not that many people out on the beach. You can go and into the ocean and do recreation there, but you cannot sit on the beach. You're not supposed to. They patrol that. So you can see there's a few bodies, but you can cross the beach to get to the water. So, we'll see. Anyway, that is the live shot there of Waikiki Beach, Diamond Head, Leahi in the distance. And it's a really nice looking day on the south-facing shore of Oahu. Let's get you some housekeeping tips real quickly here on the show. If you could do these things, if you really like what we're doing, we want to ask you to kind of do these following items. If you could, they'd really help. Click on the like button and the follow buttons if you're on the Facebook side. And if you hit the follow button, you'll know when we're streaming live. The other things are if you could share our page on, or our show on your page, that would be awesome. And let your friends know when we are streaming. We're on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. So on the YouTube side, make sure that you're clicking on the like button. And also, this is a little slow and coming up. And come on, a little bit there. We go a little bit faster. Hit the bell so that way you get the notifications as soon as we're live. Some of the housekeeping tips. And if you did some of those stuff, we'd really, really be happy. We'd say mahalo to you.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
On this Aloha Friday, we're talking about back in the day, 1991. Ka'au Alapa released a song, Until We're Together Again. Come full circle, it's some 19 years later, and his 5 daughters, I'm hoping I have that number correct, have released new music. So we've got 3 of them here. It's the Alapa Sisters, yay!
Thank you.
Okay, ladies, introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
All right, aloha everyone. I'm the oldest, Aitana Alapa.
I am Shalisa Alapa, I'm the 3rd.
And I'm Eternity Alapa, and I'm the 5th, the youngest.
Nice. Give me your ages. How old are you guys now?
Okay, I'm 24.
I'm 21.
And I'm 16.
I just realized that I just asked you a really rude question. I asked women how old they were. Oh no!
Oh, we don't care. We don't care.
All right. So, first of all, congratulations. Tell me about this brand new song that you have.
Thank you. Yes, this is a song that we just released called Be All Right. It's a song I wrote with my cousin Annie Alaua in 2017, just coming from a jam session, and now here we are 3 years later just putting it out there. It's a song that we've always loved to perform, and we just wanted to do something during quarantine, so this is it.
Nice. Now you guys moved from Hawaii to Utah. Actually, Aitana, when you were like 4 years old, so you've pretty much grown up in Utah, but you've really kept your Hawaii roots, right?
Oh yes, yeah, we go visit all the time, basically every year since we've moved here. We love flight benefits. But yeah, we have a lot of family back home in Hawaii, so we go pretty often.
Okay, so you've got a brand new song out. Let me see. First of all, Eternity, you're 16. You're still in high school. How's it feel to be a recording artist at 16?
Oh, I never knew I was going to be doing this, so kind of crazy.
Do your friends know what you do?
Yes, they support, and I love them for that.
So when you played the song for them first off, what did they say?
They're like, no way, that's you. I was like, yes. But yes, they loved it.
Nice. Okay, Shalise, first of all, what do you do for work? You are a business college student?
Yeah, I'm going to LES Business College here in Salt Lake, and I study social media marketing.
Wow. Is that what you want to do? Is that the passion?
Most definitely. Alongside with music, I definitely have a passion for marketing online and working on social media.
Got it. Aitana, you rule the stage not only as a performer, because you're not only doing music now, but you are on the stage as in theater. As a matter of fact, you've been to New York. Talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, so it was my senior year of high school. I went to Woods Cross High, and I played a role called Aida, and I was the lead character for that. And I was a representative for Utah because I won Best Actress in Utah 2014. Went to New York, and we were able to perform on a Broadway stage where they actually have Lion King playing right now at the Minskoff Theater, and we were able to sort of be in this big theater competition that's versing all different states all around America. So it was really fun, really great experience. I love theater, did it in high school, and that's what I continued on even after I graduated high school. So,
is that the passion? Is that what you're chasing?
Yes, I love theater. The last time I performed was 2017 in a show, but right now I'm kind of switching gears and testing the waters in music more. I love songwriting. I've been songwriting a lot longer than I have been doing theater, so kind of balancing both right now. Yeah, for sure.
Tell me, ladies, what role does Dad play in all of this? Does he have a hand inside, being that he's in the music business as well?
Oh, he's kind of in charge of everything. He's the one that's like booking us and like trying to get us to keep going and working on our talents and everything. So he's kind of just like everything behind the scenes, basically.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you've got a single out. So what does this mean? Does it mean a full album possibly on the way?
I think that's definitely the goal.
That's the goal. That's cool. We'll see.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. Can you sing anything for me a cappella, just right off the cuff right now?
Ooh. Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do Radio by Emily King. We'll do a
Okay.
little bit of that.
A little bit of
Ready?
a sample, just like about 10-15 seconds. Ready and go.
Do the key.
If I had 5, 6, 7. If I had.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had one religion, it would surely be a love song in the distance, a soft melody. That's it. That's our little.
Yay!
Long enough.
Ladies, continued success. Go get them, and we'll look forward to your next release. So keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
When you walk into the room, my heart goes still, baby. And I can't imagine no one else but you, baby. 'Cause it's us against the
We're getting a chance on this Aloha Friday to talk to a Na Hōkū Hanohano Award winner, Hawaii recording artist. Let's talk to Nicholas Lum right now. Nick, how you doing?
I'm good, Billy. How are you?
Wonderful. You guys have been busy. You have a brand new CD that is coming out. Now, let's talk about Aloha Aina, because that is the encompassing theme over the past 3 releases that you guys have put out. Talk about that for a couple moments.
It's just really focusing on this idea about this reciprocal relationship between Kanaka and Aina itself, and how to further glorify that, I guess, in some kind of way of saying it. Just to remind people that we're constantly connected to land, and land is always going to be connected to us, and we need to take care of each other too, for the betterment of all, for the betterment of the entire world, actually.
Now, for the first 2 CDs, they had to do with West Maui specifically?
Yeah, the first two albums are partners with the book that me and Zach composed together. And yeah, it focuses mostly on the West Maui area alongside of Navai'eha as well. So basically the whole West Maui head.
Now, this is exciting because in these past 2 CDs, there's been a lot of work. Usually it's just you have some songs, you make a release, you put it out there. But you put out there the lyrics, the meaning behind, so people have a real understanding. And you put that all together in both CD and in book form. Is this going to be something that continues with you guys?
We really hope so. We really hope to kind of create a catalog of mele for all of these different places, not just West Maui, but we can even go to each moku of each island and try to catalog these songs. And I just finished reading Noe Silva's The Power of the Steel-Tipped Pen, and she talks about how mele is kind of like a map for us, that we can remember these ancient place names and keep them in conversation and in our thoughts. So I think that cataloging all these mele would be a great resource for us to remember our place names and the stories that are associated with them and stuff like that.
Is that what our kupuna had in mind when they created songs as a way of storytelling and bringing these stories forward for generations?
I think it is, and I think it kind of goes back to that whole idea of Aloha Aina, and just to constantly glorify and progress this relationship of, and to like extol this relationship of land and man. I think that's a foundational idea of Kanaka Maoli.
Let's move forward to coming up on Friday. Hulia Mahi, for those who have not, who are not knowledgeable about the upcoming release, kind of explain about it now.
Yeah, so this is another album that's coming out. My brother actually produced it. It's titled Hulia Mahi Volume 1, and it basically contains a lot more mele aloha aina that are mainly taking place on Maui as well, but not centralized in West Maui. And they're songs that talk about land cases and besides the whole winning of them and having these public beach accesses like Hanaka'o'o it's to really further strengthen that idea of aloha aina as well, just not centralized in West Maui this time.
Do me a favor, hang on. Oh, let me bring you on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Nicholas, are you still there? Okay, do me a favor, hang on, because you mentioned Hanaka'o'o. Sorry, I should look at the camera there. You mentioned Hanaka'o'o, and actually that is my my music video of the week. So do me a favor, hang on, and we'll talk some story. More from Nicholas Lum in just a minute. He's from the group Keauhou. Let me see. There's a couple of more items that we have for you here. Before we get into today's Inspire You, I have heard within the last 20 minutes from the people that run the Na Hōkū Hanohano Awards. Latest item that I have for you is that it was supposed to be in September. It has been moved to a not yet declared date, but we have been told that it will be held virtual, which means that they won't have the audience in wherever they are going to go ahead and hold the Na Hōkū Hanohano Awards. So still yet a lot of things, and a lot of answers they couldn't give me right now, but totally understood because of the changes when the governor did his stay-at-home order and he extended it to a certain date. That affected not only the Hōkū Awards, but a lot of other events as well. So everybody's kind of shuffling, figuring out new regulations, new protocols. How do we do this? And how do we keep within the protocols that the state has set so we can do it lawfully? So that's kind of the latest. For those of you that are entertainers, just know that they're working hard on it, but they're having to shift and pivot as we go. We hope to have more word for you coming up, they said, next week. So we are waiting. Once again, Hōkū Awards. For those of you that are outside of Hawaii, this is like the Grammy Awards for Hawaiian music. It celebrates the excellence in Hawaiian music from those that are within the industry. So we'll have more word from that. Hello to the island of Kauai, to the Dotimas family. Paula, please say hello to your family for me. And I'm really glad that you're enjoying the show. Mahalo to all the comments, and keep those comments coming. We will get over to your comments in a little bit. Let's go ahead. We're going to go take you outside real quickly and give you another live shot of Diamond Head, Mount Leahi in the distance with the nice surf and blue skies. As I'm taking a look at that, and we'll try to see if we can bring that up here in the studio. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Okay, let's go ahead. There you go. Waikiki live for you as we sit and enjoy this wonderful day. There is a gentleman who is a firefighter. He works hard for the city and county of Honolulu and for everybody here on the island of Oahu. But from time to time, he joins us and gives us some inspiration. Time to inspire you with Kaleo Boy Kia.
Billy V. Aloha, my brother, to you and your ohana, and mahalo once again for having me on the Billy V live show. And aloha to everybody watching. My name is Kaleo Boy Kia, and this is your motivational message of the week. And it goes a little something like this. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. You see, right now we're going through some very stressful and trying times, and sometimes all anybody needs to get through times like these is a little bit of positivity, a little bit of kindness, and a little bit of aloha to reinforce to them that, hey, everything is going to be all right. So your challenge this week, guys, is that if you need a little bit of positivity in your life right now to push you through these trying times, start by sharing some positivity, sharing some kindness, and sharing some aloha with all of the people around you. And I promise you, if you share enough aloha, you will receive all of the aloha that you'll ever need. And that right there is your motivational message of the week. Be sure to tune in right here, same time, same place next week, as my brother Quinton Kanae will be sharing his mana'o with you folks next week. So, Billy V, mahalo once again for having me. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Kaleo Boy Kia here. Peace, love, and aloha. Gee.
You the man. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. And by the way, he's also a Hawaii entertainer too, a musician, and we appreciate him. So once again, Kaleo Boy Kia here on the show. There's a whole bunch of people that are here. I love that inspire you, Daryl Fujiwara. Thank you so much. No, really, and that's that's the kind of one of the reasons for this show is to kind of share that. Kindness, aloha. Thank you very much, Daryl, and I appreciate that. There she is. Look, I knew Ku'u was going to be on. And Gail says, love that motivational message. Ku'u, thank you very much. Glad you're here. Let me see. And look at Quinton Kanae, the mutual love. That's awesome. The other reason for this show is that, we like to give the entertainment news. We give it to you in the mornings on Hawaii News Now Sunrise every day. Whether it be music, entertainment, cultural, but we do that in quick form for television in the mornings. Here we get to expand about it a little bit more. And so sometimes when you see it on Sunrise first, always, then you hear about it a little bit more here on Billy V Live. The other reason that we love to do this show is that for those who have visited our islands and maybe have gone back to their homes, but you have these lingering thoughts, you have these feelings for either the aina or the people, and wondering why it tugs at you every time you see anything about Hawaii. That's probably the spirit of aloha. Or take it one step further. This is like Aloha 2.0, Aloha Aina. Go look that up online, and you'll hear it a lot, just like you heard it with Nicholas Lum. As a matter of fact, Nicholas, staying on, I'm going to come right back to you here because you're the last part of the show with the song, the music video of the week. Carl, thank you so much. Carl's got a live cam up, really? Okay. Really? I didn't know that. Carl, I will look into that right after the show, and if that's true, we're going to go ahead and go to a live camera. But I'm gonna make one better right now. You know what? Let's go take a quick trip before we get to our music video of the week to Hawaii Island. Okay, cameras, let's bring it back here in the studio because I need to kind of explain this. Usually, Let's Go Holoholo. We like to take you somewhere on our island of Oahu or the neighbor islands to give you a little bit more feeling of home. But we got busy this week because of the stay-at-home order, so we didn't get our crews out to go get footage of walking down the beach, and now we can't because we can't walk on the beach to just film. We have to go cross the water. I mean, cross the beach to go to the water. You know what I mean. Anyway, so what I've done is I've taken some former footage that we have, and to give you a little bit, this is my parents' house on Hawaii Island, and we decided to go ahead and put a drone up in the air. So I think we have that. So I'm going to pull it up from my side. Let's go to Mom and Dad's house. Seaview Circle, Kona side. This is the driveway. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but let me get my picture off of here. Okay, so this is looking out towards the west. The sun has just set in the western sky. Down below is the subdivisions on your right-hand side. That's pretty close to Ali'ikai subdivision. That connects with Kilohana subdivision, which is where my grandmother used to live. And so, and Carl, you reminded me about this, so we thought we'd bring people here as we go holo holo, just for a couple of moments, give you a nice, tranquil sunset as it goes down the western sky on a wonderful night over on Hawaii Island. And while we don't have any sound, because, you know, if we did play sound for you, it'd be the sound of the, drone. We'll play a little bit of music here in the background. It's not slacky or steel guitars we'd like, but, it's still nice. That's my home island. Lacey Denise also lives Hers family's a little bit more down south, but that's home island for us. Bring the camera just a little bit towards Kailua Kona town. There's the subdivisions. Kilohana as it goes down to Ali'i Drive and Ali'i Kai subdivision. Kailua Kona town in where the ocean kind of, there's that point, but before that point there's that nice bay area. Yeah, Kailua Bay for you. Linda says it's heavenly. Alcian says beautiful. Kimo Artis is on. How are you, my brother? I got to call you afterwards to do something for me. Kitty, how are you? Hello from Las Vegas. Wow, look at all the text messages coming in. No, it's not a live shot. No, not a live shot. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate that. And my phone's ringing. And okay. Hi, Blaine. I know you're calling on my phone. We're live on streaming right now.
Okay.
Let me call you back right after.
Yeah, no problem. Goodbye.
Give me 10 minutes. Everybody's wanting to call and talk to me now that we're showing Hawaii Island. Loki has some Waikiki beach footage from 2 weeks ago. You know what? Sure. Send that over to me. And if any of you want to send me anything in the way of files or footage or pictures that you think that might be nice, that's down towards Kona Surf in South Kona going towards Lacey's house, by the way. Well, email us, studio@billyv.live. Okay? That's how you can get a hold of me here on the show. I'd love to see your emails. Studio@billyv.live. Carl likes seeing home from a different view. Hello to the island of Kauai. Thank you so much. Eric Lee, awesome. And Eric, I got him. Thank you very much, brother. Thumbs up, I got him. Okay, I think that's about it for the drone. I think we got to put that on the ground. We're showing you up Hualalai Mountain. I drifted a little bit down towards the ocean. This was below 400 feet, by the way. And we're coming back down to Mom and Dad's house. Okay. Anyway, some of the Big Island scenery for you for Let's Go Holoholo. We're going to bring Zachary Lum, and I'm going to ask him to talk about the song that we've been, Hanaka O'o, which is off of one of the West Maui releases, and I think he mentioned which release it was from a little bit earlier. But either way, let's get back into that conversation, if we can, and talk about the song itself. I know you touched on it. For those that want to know about the song, what is it about now?
Yeah, so Hanaka O'o is a song that I wrote. It's actually on the second volume of the West Maui CDs. And it was a song written to commemorate the works of Napapa'i Vavai Ula, who is a organization that basically ensured public beach access, shoreline access for the Kama'aina of the West Maui area. Because I believe what happened was, due to development and whatnot, these public accesses would be either blocked or development would cause it to be completely shut down, and our Kama'aina wouldn't have access to the shoreline to fish, to enjoy the water, whatever it may be. So this song is to basically commemorate all those areas and show this relationship between the Kama'aina and the land itself.
You picked a dear friend of ours, both of ours, Ho'o Manawanui, to sing this wonderful song. Why did you pick Miss Apo?
Maui, Ho'o actually has a connection to Maui. I believe it's on the north side with the Apo family. And when me and Zach were doing that album, we're trying to think of all these people that have connections to Maui. And for some reason, I just thought of Ho'o. I was like, oh yeah, Ho'o's family is from there. So I called her up and she was down to do it, and it just all worked out.
She knocks it out of the park, let me tell you. Awesome job.
She's great, yeah.
Is there a lot more music that you have written, or is that a constant process?
It's a constant process. Nothing yet, but hopefully more in the future.
Okay. Any music from the group Keauhou as a whole coming up?
Mm-hmm. We're actually in talks about it now. I'm not super sure how much I can release about that, but we're definitely talking about album 4 now, and we're actually planning it. So sometime
Okay.
soon.
So there you go. There is confirmation that something is brewing in the recording studios, or maybe soon. Nicholas Lam, composer, songwriter, Na Hōkū Hanohano Award winner. We're going to show the video right now, Hanaka O, and thank you for spending some time with us.
Thanks, Billy.
And with that, we're going to end the show because this is our music video of the week. On behalf of Nicholas Lam, I'm Billy V. Enjoy the video. We're not going to play the whole thing because we encourage you to go out. We'll put the links down below. Happy Aloha Friday. Mahalo mopono, aloha ahuiho. Wash your hands, socially distance, wear your mask. It's a Kako thing. It's about the we, not the me.